Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this is a video chart on our buddy CEMJQ, Chemtura Corporation. I did this one quite a few times, most recently, I think on this day or maybe this day, can't quite remember, but if you go back and search through my videos, you can find that out. But another just huge day. Congratulations to everybody playing this. I was actually talking to somebody. He's telling me how he had gotten in at 4 cents and had gotten in at 4, 7, and 9 cents or something like that. And so it's neat to talk to people like that have gotten in so early in these moves, and he's still holding shares. He's taking profits on the way up, like any good trader would, but he's still holding on to some of his position, and he's just rocking it. So. And I know there's other people out there like that. So congratulations to everybody that's been playing this one for a long time. Congratulations to the chart players, traders that have been using this 20-day simple moving average is kind of just a ATM machine. I've explained that many times how whenever the price gets there, it just continues to separate. Here, separation here is our most recent example where the price hovered right around this 20-day, which is that maroon line, and now it's finally starting to separate again. So history just continues to repeat itself with this one, and it really does just a good job of showing the power of charts. Like I said, I've gone through it before, but just seeing how it bounces off these moving averages. Here it was the 50-day, which is the purple. Here's a 20. Here's a 20 again. So just all over the place. Actually, here's the 20 down here. It came down here, found the 20, separated. So this has just been a monster, and I want to get updated. Gotten some questions on it after today's action, so we'll go through and get some resistances, pointed out, and support levels and so forth. The first thing that always sticks out and that I always like to mention is check out that volume. There was conviction behind this move. It wasn't something like we had volume like that. This is conviction. When you have big price moves, you always want to see, well, how much were the bulls really behind it? Well, question answered there. The bulls were fully behind this. The biggest volume it's seen since, it looks like, back here on this day. But the point being, way above average volume when you compare it to the majority of these days. And that's exactly what you want to see. Lots of people buying. The offer was falling all the way up. So it's just a good overall day. So as far as supports, first thing we need to do is just get this chart updated. These resistance levels have now become support. Technical Analysis 101 states when resistances are broken, they become supports. And these were, I'd say shattered, not just broken, but these are shattered. So these are now our two newest support levels that have been formed. And obviously, we always have, the 20-day down here as a support. That's, been a great indicator of support over the past, since about March, I'd say. But these are now our two near-term support levels. So for resistance, yeah, I'm just going to go to the weekly chart to make it a little easier to see. That way this chart's not all scrunched up like that. So let me bear with me here. Alright, so this is the weekly chart, which is looking really good too. One thing to keep in mind, we still have 2 days left this week, so this candle is not set in stone yet. It could change, so keep that in mind. If you come back and look at the chart on Friday, say, hey, what the heck happened? That's just because this is a weekly chart, so it takes 5 days or however long the market week is for that week to form. So we still have 2 days left that can influence the shape of this candle. But for future resistances, let's take a look. We've been, maybe I should prepare some of this stuff before I start, but it's looking like the top of this candle is going to be the next resistance area. What I'm going to do is just kind of move this down and see. We had these lows, this low here, which was broken, these lows here, which were broken. So yeah, I'm just going to bring it up here to the top of this range up here, which is at about $1.55, we'll call it. So $1.55 is now the new crucial resistance level, and I'm going to make that a little thicker to remind us that. As you can see, this green line here, you can see it was thick because this was our former crucial one, but that has been broken. It is now support. So the next crucial resistance level is at $1.55. Now, how long will it take to get up there? If it does, I'm not real sure. But if the chart repeats itself, this chart has a history of making good moves, doing some consolidating. Here's another nice move. Had a couple weeks consolidation. Here's another nice move. Couple weeks consolidation, and then we had a nice move here. Had another 2 weeks of consolidation, and now we're making this move up. So it's looking like 2 to 3 weeks is the norm for consolidation after big moves up. So I would not be surprised to see this do a little sideways action for the next couple weeks before hopefully coming up here and assaulting this $1.55 resistance level. So hopefully people that have in the long term are now comfortable with these periods of consolidation, because it happens, and this is chart, you could pull this one right out of a textbook in terms of showing what consolidation can do for an uptrend. So once again, congratulations to everybody. Chart's looking good. You've established new support levels that were pointed out. The next big battleground is up here at $1.55, and we'll just have to see what the rest of this week and then the next few weeks bring for it. But the chart remains in a great uptrend, so I don't have any complaints. Volume's been staying strong, so it's looking good. On another note, I'd encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the emailer, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get bullish chart setups, trade ideas, educational things, all the way from big board stocks down to penny stocks. So there's good variety. There's no strings attached. It's all free. So it's worth signing up, at least checking out. We've been making our members some good money. We've been having some good plays this week. GOL off the top of my head. We called it at like $10.11. Today it hit $11. For a good, I think about 7-8% gain in a few days. And with those highly liquid stocks, 8%, that's quite a bit. You can make some good money there. But overall, we've been having some real good success, so I'd encourage you to check that out. If you do have any other questions though on Chemtura chart, let me know and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks for listening.